Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 9 trades. Today's date is October the 20th and I'm using my new pip trigger trading system. It has this channel that you see here. It's called the pip trigger. Easy concept. Once you have the gold arrow followed by red arrows, you can sell. And if you're at the bottom, gold arrow, blue arrow, you buy back to the top. It also has the super signal indicator. That's these arrows, the other arrows. And down at the bottom here, it has some oscillating indicators. Now you will get an audio sound and this pop-up box here suggesting to buy and or sell. Now every morning at 6 o'clock, I'm in front of the computer, right where this vertical line is. I'm going through all the instruments, Forex and futures. And I also take a look at my daily trade plan. And of course, once I make a decision I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow. Now here is my daily trade plan. It's running in real time. And the time right at this moment, exactly 10 a.m. New York time. Love this daily trade plan. It analyzes the charts from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. And within the comments here, it'll make a suggestion. Look for bearish trades, bullish trades. Some will be preferred, as you see down here at the bottom. And of course, if it's white, which you just saw it was white, you just have to wait until it picks a color. And looks like it picked blue, which is bullish. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling. You have to have some kind of a daily trade plan and then a lot of education to go along with that and the trading system. Now if you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, well, there's lots of information right below this video in the description, and if you want some more information, well, just get in contact with me. So let's run through these trades. First one at the top here, Euro New Zealand. I sold it. Looks like I sold the Forex pairs. And I bought the futures and the indexes. And as you can clearly see, futures, they move a lot more and they pay a lot more. So, running a check on this Euro New Zealand. So we're just going to drag and drop this up. See where I got in at. Let's see if I can do that. Like I said, wanted to be selling it. There's the arrow from the daily trade plan. The pip trigger gold arrow. Red arrow. It was an easy decision to make, so I sold it, knowing that, might go sideways and a little bit up, which didn't bother me. But I took the trade here and got out at this point, even though it kept going down. But that's okay. My goal is only 200 and or more pips and or ticks every day I'm trading. At this point I got 7 pips, paying out $40. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the Euro Yen. Let's drag and drop this up. See where I got in at. Here we go, it's coming. Arrow from the daily trade plan. Pip trigger, gold arrow here. We have red arrows here, 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 here. And other things telling me on the top and the bottom that it's going to go down. Got in here, closed out here, being happy. Mouse is acting up a bit. Try that again. Looks like 8 pips, and that paid out $53. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, Euro Aussie. Let's run a check on that one. So here we go on the next trade, Euro Aussie. So let's run a check on that. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. arrow from the daily trade plan. And just to let you know that this gold arrow here was right here and here. And eventually it shifted over here because this high is a little bit higher than this high. But anyhow, I had the red arrow, took the trade, did the pullback, and then down it went according to my daily trade plan. Closed it out here. Looks like locking in 25 pips, and that paid out $162. Okay, let's move on to the pound New Zealand trade. Let's drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. I sold it. As you can see, gold, pip trigger arrow, and then followed by super signal. The daily trade plan said to sell. Went a little bit sideways, a little bit up. Finally, it dropped down. Just a waiting game. Looks like I locked in 30 pips and that paid out $172. Okay, moving right along to the futures now. Dow Jones, let's run a check on that. These ones I bought, so we're just going to drag and drop this up. Arrow from the daily trade plan. Pip trigger gold arrow. Super signal. Very easy decision. Trading is easy. If I stayed in a trade, I would have made a lot more. It does pay $5 for each tick, so looking at the money, easy to see that this should be 40. So we're looking for 40. And that's as close as I'm going to be able to show unless I drop it down to the 5 minutes. And those 40 ticks, as you can see, paid out $200. Okay, moving on to S&P 500. This one pays $5, same as the Dow. For each tick, took the money divided by 5. So calculator says it's approximately 72. So let's just drag and drop this up. Got in here, closed out there, and it just kept going and going. But I closed out the trades because I had to step away from the computer, and I didn't want it to stop right here and then drop, and then I would have a winning trade turning into a losing trade. And I know that I'm well over 200 pips and or ticks. Got in here, and I said we're looking for approximately 72. Again, that's as close as I can show, but it's 72, and that paid out $362. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is Russell. Russell pays $10 for each tick, so looking at the money, it's easy to see this should be 50. So we're just going to drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. From there to there, it's 50. Let's go and find that 50. If I stayed into the top, it would have been 250, but I was happy with the 50. There it is right there, 50 ticks paying out $500. Moving right along to the next trade, which is NASDAQ. Pays $20 each tick. Took the money divided by 20. Calculator says it's about 29 ticks, so let's drag and drop this up. From there to there should be 29. And of course, staying in, I would have got paid a lot more. But anyhow, I was happy with the 29. That's as close as I'm going to be able to show, but it's 29, and that ended up paying out $582. Okay, we're moving on to the last trade, which is gold. Now on gold here, it pays $10 for each tick. And I knew as soon as I closed out this trade, I had my 200 ticks. So that's exactly what I got, 200.4. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Here to there, I'm glad I got out because it's working its way down. Remember what I said, if you're still trading at this point in time, gold arrow, this top of the channel, that's resistance, there's your red arrow, and it's working its way down. So from there to there, we're looking for about 200. Oh, that's as close as I'm going to be able to show, but it's 200, and that ended up paying out $2,004. Okay, moving right along to the end here, and I knew definitely that it's more than 200 pips and or ticks. Grand total came to 461 pips and ticks, and as you can see, that paid out $4,076. So if your system's not producing like my pip trigger, I recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan, and forgot to mention my FibMaster tool. Have an extra minute, I can show you that FibMaster tool on this pound New Zealand trade. After you get it, you would click on this tab right here. You would go swing high, swing low. There's your pullback up. Came to entry 3 right here. And as a general rule, if it hits any of the entries, it'll usually make it to target 2, 3, 4, 5 or more, as it does have a grand total of 10 targets. And of course, eventually you have the ADR low here. Now, if you have any questions regarding this FibMaster tool, well, there's lots of information right below this video in the description. And of course, if you want more information, well, just get in contact with me. Now, it's very easy to get in contact with me. Right below this video in the description, you'll see my number. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Now, of course, if you can't do that, well, send me an email. Now, I really do prefer Teams. Made it very easy for you. All you got to do is click on the link. We'll have a Teams connection. And through Teams, I should be able to answer most of your questions, and can even do some screen sharing. Now, you will notice in the description there's 5 different packages. My newest package I introduced was how to make 10K a day trading mini lots. Keep in mind that if you're happy with 1K a day, well, you would use the same method. So whether it's 1K, 5K, 10K, you would trade the same way, the same method. Now, you'll see that I do charge $250 for each package. Do have a special offer. If you buy one package, obviously it's $250 US dollars. 2 packages, there's a discount, that's $400. And if you buy 3 packages, a further discount, that's $500. Well, looks like it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.